Okay, Vivica. Okay, okay. We see you, girl. We see you, girl. No, she didn't. We see you, girl. We see you, girl. All right. We see you, girl. She's showing that thing off, isn't she? Vivica Fox. BBL'd up. But hey, it's all good. You know what I mean? Let's see her spin real quick. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. There we go, Viv. Uh-oh. Dropped a couple pounds. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, girl. There we go. Rocking all white like Lisa Ray. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Back again. Your favorite guy just to talk about a lot. Hope everything's going good with you today on this happy Thursday, Thirsty Thursdays. Hope you find somewhere good to go. Have yourself something good to eat and drink. But hey, just like any other time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All right. So just really quick, just want to touch on some stuff because I saw that late last night. Thought I wanted to talk about it today because it is definitely a prevalent thing that people definitely like to talk about as far as I know in the community for years now because I remember when I used to work where I used to work at first it was kind of like taboo. So the girls didn't want to come in or they would come in with their butt pillows and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just taking a vacation. I'll be out for a week, 10 days or whatever. And then they come back, be like, yo, something different about you today. What's going on? Be like, dag, you know what I mean? Did she go, and a lot of them were either going to Miami, the ones that I guess could afford Dr. Miami, and some other ones were going to the Dominican Republic. But either way, hey, listen, body enhancements, I'm one of those kind of people. I'm either way. Like if that's what you like, you know what I'm saying, and it's your body. Because I know men are judged too, but women are judged on a totally different scale. And so I get it. And everything for them, or a lot of things for them, is based off of vanity, aesthetics, things like that. So let's just talk about a couple things. Because, we always do a little bit of research around here, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So even before the BBL, it was this doctor. His name was R.J. Bartles, and what he did was he was a plastic surgeon. So back in the '60s, and what he was doing is that almost like breast enhancements, he was doing butt enhancements, and so that's where like a lot of I guess the silicone was used, or just implants for the butts, as opposed to a sense of liposuction where they take it out. And I'm not a doctor, so. You can also Google it, but where the fat is transferred from the belly, and I believe maybe certain parts of the back side or back fat, love handles, I guess, that go into the actual butt region. So, BBL, Brazilian butt lift. Why is it called that? All right, because there was a Dr. Ivo Pittenguy. I hope I said his name right. Dr. Ivan Pittenguy. And what he did was that also back in the '60s, he chronicled and talked about having butt augmentation for women who really wanted it done. So he was a plastic surgeon. He brought that up back in 1964. All right, but it didn't really start getting popularized. I think the first documented one they were saying was, I think, 1996. But of course, Dr. Miami, I know he had a show. I don't know if he's still popular with it or whatever, but he was the first one that I guess I kind of heard about with the Brazilian butt lift surgery. Now, and they all kind of get lumped together because I guess nobody's just going to say to you, hey, look, I don't have a Brazilian butt lift. I have butt implants. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to say that? And who knows? And, that's their business. But what I will say is that for me, I know a lot of it that I started because I remember back even in the '90s, people would say, because really had no idea of what was going on, and everybody would look at Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, like especially when she was on In Living Color, like, wow, look at that, jeez, right? So then as time is going on, in more recent years, Kim Kardashian, because it's like, wait a minute, Kim's not black, but how she got all that, right? Then, of course, there's Nicki Minaj. And it's like she drove a lot of guys crazy because of the way, she looked. And it looked great, right? Then you had K. Michelle. Then you had basically everybody from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, just about, because we talked about that before. And some of our friends or ladies from the Housewives of Atlanta and all of those different franchises. But the question that I want to pose today is there an age limit on the BBL, on the Brazilian butt lift? What do you think? Do you think, like, say for instance, if your girl or your wife came to you 35, 40, 45 years old and said, you know what? I was thinking, because I don't know how much they cost. Let's just say if they're, I don't know, say that, they should kind of be probably like, how TVs came up, plasmas and stuff, really high, smart TVs. So they should be a little lower. So let's just say $7,000. Now, the first thing is that, so she comes to you and says, hey, look, I want to take, I've gained some weight from the kids or whatever. I want to take some of this and, put it back there, and it'll be good for both of us, right? I'll feel good about myself. You'll feel good about when you have fun with it, right? But, it's going to cost us maybe $7,000 to $10,000. We'll just assume. So now you have to make a decision. Or do you just let her make the decision and then she comes back and presents you with the decision she's made? Because, of course, she's going to need some help for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I've been in that situation before where I've had to help somebody, with, the leaking tubes and, just different stuff like that. So, it's not a process where it's just like an in and out, as many people probably know. But if you've personally dealt with it, it's at least a 2-week procedure. All right. At least, I mean, the person can be up and about in about 4 or 5, maybe 6 days. But after that, they're still, suffering through it. So whether it's a Brazilian butt lift or, what do you call it? A tummy tuck. All right. Because sometimes what a lot of women will do is get the tummy tuck. So since it makes the stomach and waist region look smaller, it enhances the size of the butt. So if they already got a nice size butt, then it makes it a bigger butt, right? But no pun intended. So that's the one question. Second thing is that, is there an age limit on it? Is there an age? Like, so, once again, even if you don't have to report to your husband or boyfriend, at 45, 50 years old, is that too old to have a BBL? Is that too old? Let me think. 45, 50. Well, of course, I ain't know my man. So what do you think about that? Is 45, 50, like, what is a good age to have a BBL cutoff line, so to say? All right. So, because hey, listen, people are the ones that have to live with their bodies. So that's the reason why I don't get more into that. And plus, as a guy, I like, big butts and stuff. But so I don't like to get into, do we tell a woman what age, what she should do? I mean, they say the procedure sometimes can be risky, but I've never heard of anybody, passing from it. But, personally that I know, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. But I'm just saying, what do you think? Second part about the BBL question. If your girl does get it or your wife gets it, is she doing it for the attention of you? Or is she doing it for the attention of her girlfriends? Or is she doing it for the attention of the streets? Is she doing it for the attention of the streets? So I'll just give you my experience and, just being around in a BBL community, if you want to call it that, is that a couple things happen. So once the BBL happens, it seems like like if they work in a hospital or a medical type of setting, the scrubs get tighter. You know what I mean? Now, you can still buy larger scrubs, but, the excuse always here is no, because it's not going to look right. They're not going to fit right. So now you get the extra medium scrubs, right? Then after that, then it turns into they're wearing tights all the time. Because, now with this extra junk in the trunk, they can't even put the jeans on anymore. So, wow. Did she really get that BBL for me? Or did she get that for the streets? Did she get that for me? Or is she trying to attract a guy that may look at it and say, hey, look, I need that BBL in my life. I need that girl in my life. Look at them buns. But you know what I really think? I really think that most guys, including me, when I see them, I say, yeah, you know, for the most part, most of them look nice. But I also see, you know what? She's going to go after him. She's going to go after him. And she's going to go after him. Because the amount of attention that she knows she's going to get now because of this BBL is just going to be outrageous. Because, I mean, let's face it, especially in the black community, you know, who wouldn't love somebody with, at the time, at the initial stages of the BBL, because a lot of times the girls don't work out to maintain everything. But then in the initial stages, because of the lipo, the stomach area is flat. You know what I'm saying? The hips seem like pow, you know what I mean? And everything. So at least for the first however many months or up to a year or whatever, you know, it's like pow, pow. So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It looked like she'd been working out in the gym 8 times a day. But in closing, let's just think about that. What is a BBL for? And even at 60, Vivica said, hey, listen, look, I don't know if she's 60 yet, maybe 58, 59. But she said, hey, look, I need these cheeks to be right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no flapjacks. I want some cheeks. And, you know, she doesn't look too bad about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially to be, you know, 58, she's still in relatively good shape. You know what I mean? Like a lot of us, you know, a lot of women, she got the little fupa in the front. That's okay, though. It's all right. You know what I mean? But, you know, she has a nice round situation going on there with her. So once again, guys, girls, tell me what you think. Do you think there's an age on BBLs? Who do you think that women get BBLs for? 2 questions. Age, and who do they get them for? Is there a cutoff limit age-wise for a BBL? And that could be younger or older. How old do you think a woman should be when she first gets a BBL? Do you think she should be in her 20s after she's accumulated some more of her baby weight, maybe had some kids? And on the other end of the spectrum, do you think 50 is too old? Because Vivica just got it done at, 58, 59, 60. And I'm sure there's other people out there like her. So you think about that and let me know. But, you know, from what I think, somebody said that skinny was coming back, but it seems like BBLs are here to stay. Until tomorrow, take care of yourself.